Nothing beats subscribing to the BYO podcast. Survive depression. And your toxic co-worker.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
welcome to the greatest podcast on the planet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yolana eti po.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just head home in a Honda. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting. I'm okay. I'm just minutes away. You can come any day. You can come and we play. But are you ready? I am ready. Keep me waiting.
The pressure is too much.
For no reason.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a special edition of the BYO podcast in Ngxoxo 99. And today we are joined by Dumi Sibanda.
Yes, sir.
Makiwati Sibanda.
Oh my, it's Sibander.
Sibander.
Hey, don't take me back to high school.
How are you doing, Dumi Sibanda?
I'm good, and you? It's lovely to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you. I'm pretty sure for people that know you, they most probably think that you have maybe 10 lives because of so much stuff that you do. But according to you, who is Dumi Sibanda? Just as an intro.
Hey guys, that's such an unnecessarily deep question. Hey, I'm trying not to overthink it.
Ask this.
But Dumi is a marketing and content babe. I feel like everything I do in life always comes back to that. So my formal job is in marketing. I'm also a personal content creator with my own stuff going on.
Yep.
I know a lot of other people say I'm an athlete. I've kind of stepped away from that for a little bit, but I'm still within the sports community all round. I'm also a student studying biotechnology in my 3rd year now. So guys, just because I've got other things going on, don't think I'm not focused on getting that degree.
Yep.
So I think, those are the 3 main aspects about me.
I think most people now think that there's this belief that education is not a thing now. Like people can just make money online, and it's good to see that we still have people that do content and at the same time continue going to school because the parents at home wouldn't take that.
But here's the thing. Problem is, I kind of agree with people that say you can make it online because a 4-year degree isn't necessary these days. Those 2-year courses, what? I've seen people do well with those, but hey, Vele, with my household, I didn't have a choice.
But is it a Zim thing though? Would he going to school, maybe doing your 4 years is not really necessary, or?
I don't think it's a Zim thing. Nah, I'd say isn't this a global issue actually?
Unemployment.
Everybody thinking you don't need a degree.
I think it's because how we see abantu that are corrupt, the way they are moving. When I in the event that you see someone Mgcini school, I'm not saying it's the case, but it is. Most of the times it is. You go to Mgcini school, but they have more money than you. You're supposed to go on attachment soon.
Guys, don't scare me and remind me of that. Can I not enjoy my peace? Let me enjoy my holiday. I don't need to be thinking about attachment and all of that for at least a month. But no, here's the thing. You just need to accept it. I'm fully prepared to go out into corporate world and see my junior as my boss. Like, that's the way life goes.
Yeah, but anyways, before we dive into what you do in terms of career and everything, Nguzu City at home, household, the parents wouldn't take that thing yokuthi wena isikolo awusayenzi. How is it like growing up at your household? Umama umuntu onjani, abazali hamba
You
njani
already know
endlini
the
ba?
answer. Why are you asking me what my
No, no,
mother's
no.
like?
Thing
You
is-
know, we all know.
In as much as mina ngikwazi,
Uh,
but umuntu osilaleleyo la akakwazi. Actually, I was telling you Bryce ukuthi I actually found out an hour ago ukuthi umama kembani.
and
didn't know.
I wonder who told him, eh?
Same here.
I wonder who.
Yeah. Because I'm
You know
busy.
what he calls me?
Uthini?
Bryce.
Akunzwanyana.
But anyways, umama uzawuya ku podcast. Sizakhuluma la esizwe
Okay.
indaba. But ngifuna ukuzwe yakho indaba ngecontext yakho ukuthi growing up endlini bekunjani and kunjani right now because we are not yet
Yeah.
we're still there.
You know, I think I had very balanced parents because obviously my mom was in radio, TV, all the arts. So she kind of, when she saw me going into YouTube and all of that, she's like, okay, let me help you with the confidence, all of that. Let me support you. She's my biggest supporter. Then when it came to everything more structured, your academics, making sure you get your O levels done, your A levels, now your degree. If there's one person who's on my case, it's my dad. So it's best of both worlds. It's best of both worlds. And even right now, I'd say they've just continued that parenting structure even into adulthood. Mom will be on my case about content. If I've been quiet for too long, she'll be like, why aren't you working anymore? If dad sees I'm slacking academically at school, he'd be like, even with
Come on, Jan,
attachments. He's like, I think it was day after exams. He's like, okay, where's your attachment letter? Let's
How?
start sending things out. I'm like, how? I just arrived. I just finished 2 years of uni. Let me breathe.
So,
Hey, Baba, we just arrived.
We
so
just
absent parent, I think it's AI.
Huh? Ma?
No, uzizwa nxa sesibukile episode. But yeah, I feel like it's actually a nice thing ukuthi abazali bakho they are supporting you in both worlds because I can kid you not, most households Africa, if you're doing into the art ne support you ama usule mali.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you. I think with dad, he was kind of like that because I've been making content for a lot of years, but it's only when he saw packages being ordered and everything coming into the house, that's when he was like, but actually, what do you do? Let me now see your videos. Because I think I had my YouTube channel for 4 years before he even watched my first video. So at least he wasn't discouraging, but
Yeah.
I won't say he was very supportive at first.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, when the money and the brand deals and all of that started coming in, that's when. So yeah, Vile, it's an African thing.
Yeah, it's an African thing. What's that one thing about you that people would never guess?
I'm not an extrovert. I'm actually more introverted than extroverted. And I think that's one thing people don't believe when I say it. People always see me at events and think, oh, you're outgoing. No, I'm not. I like my space. I go to, guys, if I'm at an event, I'm most likely making content. You will rarely see me out and about just for the fun of it. But I
Yeah.
like my space. Worse, as an only child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one thing.
But I think ukuba sendlini is a good thing. Bengutshela lami ngisithi I'm an introvert. Umphikisa sithi with the whole podcast. But am I not an introvert? Asifanani.
Asimboni.
No, but I'm poor. I think
Chomlam.
also because akukho mnandi phandle mawusopa ne? Is it nice?
Yeah, true.
Kumnandi.
Ask the expert.
Kumnandi.
Is it
Kumnandi.
Is it nice when you go sopa?
Kumnandi.
Classic. No.
So,
Believe.
Anyways,
Kumnandi.
No, now I'm realizing I have questions.
Yep.
But it's okay.
No, it's
okay.
fine.
Huh? No, it's okay. Because I'm realizing there's certain people I've never seen drinking. So I
Yes.
actually trust your opinion on this.
Yes.
Do you drink?
no, I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think ngachia. Mana ngithi ngachia, not
Okay.
eating I think because I know. Ngachia. It wasn't for me.
I hear you.
Because when I were doing these things sometimes to just fit in with the friends. But as you grow old,
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say.
as you grow old, yeah, you start to be independent, yeah. See, no, but I mean, I actually don't like alcohol. But abantu around me, bahlala besithi, don't worry. Recently, we were recording an episode and we're talking about cheat and yabo.
Eish.
And I was telling my friends, I've never caught umuntu engijolola like engifebela like that.
Have you ever tried to catch or
No,
one
no,
of
no,
those
no,
you'd
no.
rather?
No,
You've
no,
never
no.
gone through a phone?
Oh, what?
No,
what?
I'm just checking.
No, have you?
Welele.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I go through phones when I already know what I'm looking for. So the screenshot would have been sent from somebody else. That was the context. Somebody else sent me the screenshots. I just wanted to confirm, like, maybe the screenshot is faked. So, babes, can I have your phone? Let's match it up. That's all it was. Does that count?
And you realized it was a mistake.
No. Wait, mistake, why? Guys,
Going
I'd
through
rather
the
find
phone.
out the truth. If I find out the truth, then it's not a mistake.
Then
God's
what happens
intervention.
after finding out? How is the conversation? Because I think into a confrontation.
See, that's the
Like
thing, I
like
don't-
some things. Umuntu umbuze ukuthi, like, did you cheat on me? Yet you can see clearly that
She don't confront.
Check. Umuntu ngambuza ukuthi did you cheat on me? Do you think ukuthi bayavuma easy?
yes, I did cheat on you. Hey, that would
Because
be
why are you
diabolic.
asking? Let's
You see?
know.
But
It's pathetic.
anyways, you are an introvert. Even though I want to be piggy, how is your 24 hours looking like? Do you have a morning routine? Are you a morning person? What happens there? Do you sleep on time?
Hey, sleep has actually been an issue lately, eh?
Insomnia.
Yeah, it is actually so bad. I don't know if it's early 20s or what about it, but it's been bad. I think the only thing that keeps me on routine is the fact that I have a trainer. So my trainer is always like at the gate, 7 o'clock. That's the only reason why I wake up on time. But from there, guys, I feel like my life is way more boring than people think, especially during the week. Because if it's not like work for Need Energy, which is the company I work for, it's a solar company, then it's editing my personal content. If I'm not editing my personal content, I am editing Garden of House things. If I'm not, it's always
There's always
editing.
something.
Yeah, and that's genuinely what I just do throughout my days. And if it's not that, somewhere during the week we try to slot in a little lunch with friends. All of that. I think that's
Yeah.
one thing I do a lot. I love hosting people. I absolutely love cooking for friends. All of that. I think that's the only thing out of the ordinary. Then really weekends. Do you guys know how many hockey matches I've had to miss just to show up for events? Like Hinde, I basically missed a whole tournament because Saturdays and Sundays are always hockey. That's the thing. I don't think I have a rest day in the week. It's just work, hockey on the weekends, and repeat.
Yeah, but even the Bible says that an idle mind is a devil's playground.
But sometimes it feels like I'm not respecting the Sabbath, which is also an important thing to do. So right now it's tricky.
I'm pretty sure later on you find the balance. Like izinto lezi zibuya ngokujayela yabo. Nguzukhuluma ngehockey. Is it something that you started as a child, primary school, high school?
Primary
It's
school.
been hockey throughout.
Yeah. I think I started around grade 2. Thing is, in primary school, sometimes you'll do a sport for a year, skip it next year. I'd say it only got proper by grade 6. And then from there, it's just been hockey the whole way through,
Okay,
up until now.
I'm a football fan. But ngiyabona ama similarities like
Yeah.
awe bora le lokuzeni le hockey. So kunjani yafanana handball.
Strategically, like when it comes to your formations and all of that and understanding the movement of the ball, same as soccer.
So will offside as well.
And that's the main difference. There isn't. So somebody can just be hanging there with the keeper whole game.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's nice, mas. I think Minister okay as a podcast just for team building and the coach to say Lila.
I don't think you'd like me as a coach.
Indaba.
Every team I've coached complains that I do, like, I give them too much fitness and I make them run. But is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem.
Would you have a problem with that?
With running, maybe, but I'll stick around.
Okay,
I'll
what,
stick
you
around.
don't like running?
I
You don't like morning 21 kilometer? What?
Not a morning person.
Really?
21? What?
Hey, were you not with an athlete just yesterday, busy running marathons?
No.
I thought maybe you were bonding over.
No. I sit down with the people that do
Okay.
these things. Maybe you be motivated at some point. And I feel like
Okay.
after doing these 2 episodes, I should start running as well.
Please do.
I'll be joining you guys.
All right.
So at your school,
Yeah.
primary, secondary, high school, you've been acing your exams, your marks are you are an A+ student, if I may say. Don't you think kukufakela pressure at some point, like when you do not reach level leliana of maybe academics, maybe you get a 50%, is it something that like troubles you with, but now I'm an A student? Because considering that now we're adults,
Yeah.
isikolo siba nzima as you, is it something that affects you?
No. No, not at all, because I think the nice thing with the way my parents raised me is they've always told me, as long as you did your best, then that's what matters most. And it's something I've been able to internalize. Plus, on top of that, I really feel with everything I have going on, I'm not too harsh on myself if I don't get the best grades, because I understand. Like even now in uni, it's not like I'm just studying. But here's the thing, I know if I was just studying and I didn't stress about work or content, if I wasn't playing sports and all of that, I know this would be the easiest degree for me. But the fact that I know, okay, a lot of my time is spent doing these other things, and it's not like they're useless things.
Yeah.
They're productive things that are still pushing towards my future. And if the consequence of that is my grades dropping a bit here and there, it's okay. I really don't stress.
You are part of the STEM girls in Zimbabwe, right?
Yeah.
Is it something that is stuck with you since you were a kid, or you just grew to be part of it when you were a bit older?
I think I grew to be part of it. Because A-levels, I didn't even know what subjects I wanted to pick. I almost went with business, accounting, comp-sci. So that's not exactly STEM. So yeah, I'd say I grew into it. By the time I selected my degree, that's when I can say, okay.
So for someone who doesn't know what STEM girls in Zimbabwe is, who's hearing it for the first time on this podcast, what happens there?
So Girls in STEM Zimbabwe is basically an organization that helps girls get big opportunities in the different disciplines. Right now, they're very focused on World Robotics Olympiad, which is an international competition. You have people from different countries all competing on making, guys, the robotics and engineering that goes into it, I'm not going to lie, even I don't understand. My main department is biology. But yeah, that's one example of competition. And above and beyond that, they facilitate a lot of mentorship. So if like right now, I'm looking for attachment. I know that there are many mentors within the organization who can either help me find attachment somewhere or help me after my degree to say, okay, these are the next steps to take. And even though a lot of the competitions are centered on primary school and high school, as a uni student, I can still go in and intern at these competitions and act as a mentor for kids to help them out. And obviously that helps with your CV and all the sorts long term. So yeah, it's just really facilitating opportunities in any way they can.
So do you guys go to schools and educate students on what you just shared? And how has that been going?
It's been fun, actually, because my first place, or the first place since I've started working with them that we went to, was my old high school. So just talking to the girls, seeing familiar faces, and just knowing what paths they want to take in life, it is so wholesome. So I love it. And obviously that's at high school level. It's very interesting to see high school students that are still very interested in their academics. It's nice to see the enthusiasm, especially since a lot of these things aren't forced. It's not like the kids are told, okay, everybody from this time to this time. No, it's kind of voluntary. So to see the numbers and the turnout, it's inspiring, so it's hopeful.
And it's actually a good thing that, as I said, it's good to see that we still have people that try to balance the academic side and the social side, because right now with the social media content that we consume, education is not attractive. like we do have abantu that are telling kids on social media that no, you are wasting your time. But if we have people that strike a balance, you would know, guys, you can still do content and education at the same time. And given the context of Zim, because Zim is tough, I'm pretty sure you know, like Zim. Like the content creation side of it, has it been paying for you? Like, actually, how does it come about? When do you start doing content?
Okay, I'll start with the first part of has it been paying. I know for some people it has.
Yeah.
In my case, it hasn't been paying from local brands. All of the paid brand deals I have received were from South African brands, with the exception of the recent events gigs. But when it comes to actual like physical clothing, makeup, all of that, yeah, I think you only get paid when you go external. If you are local, I feel like you're paid, but I don't think it's enough. And that's why you'll see I don't work with local brands very often because of that little issue sometimes. I don't even know if I should be saying this, but yeah, payment in Zim is a bit tricky. Then how does it come about in the first place? It's different for different people. Some people, you just start posting with whatever you have at home. Somebody reaches out to you and says, hey, we've got this, we'd love to send it to you. But usually those are gifted. Now when it comes to payments, it's either you going and knocking on people's doors saying, okay, this is my portfolio, this is what I've got. Da, da, da. I think in that case, that's when you can actually get decent pay, especially if as a content creator, you're going to local corporates. Not necessarily individuals, but corporates. Then, yeah, some people are blessed and will receive corporates going to them. So it really differs for people.
Know your worth in Tombo.
I was trying to say that in a cute way, eh?
Clock it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you realize that content can actually be a serious thing? Because I think with some people, when they start, like you just be joking around. Never did I think that. I didn't have a vision. And when I look at it, I started at a very tender age at the vision. I wanted to, nope.
You're honest with us.
Yeah. I just, like, it just happened. And when did you just realize, no, this is actually a serious thing?
I would say when I got my first sponsorship, which was for a hockey brand called JMC. And for me, that was a really big deal because, yes, I've been playing Zim, but I am in no way like the superstar of the team. But I got that sponsorship because of visibility. I was posting consistently. I was posting at tournaments. Da, 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 da. So even though I wasn't the best player, because they saw, this is somebody who'll actually get our brand out and about, that's why they selected me. And I think that's when I realized, okay, even if I'm not necessarily the best in my field, just if I put myself out there, I can get a lot more opportunities than people. Sometimes it's not outright paid collaborations or anything like that. But even my current job for a solar company, that's because they saw my personal content and it was like, we'd like you to do that for us. So I think that's when I realized, okay, content can go far. Even if it's not necessarily through your personal account, just the fact that you are capable of making content can take you really far.
Yeah.
You're not the best player, but you're the best poster.
Exactly. That's all that was needed.
My post.
Bryce namhla sibulala ngama ad-libs. Anyways, I just want to take you back on something that you said. You've been working with brands externally, not necessarily with people from here. Like, where do you think we go wrong as Bulawayo or as a country when it comes to working with creatives? Because it's not a thing. Just some time back, I had a chat with Farai, and he was saying that Bulawayo is slow. what do you think is the problem here? And do you think it's something that we can fix? Is it gonna change?
Hey, you're trying to get me cancelled with that one. And I don't even mean cancelled by people. I mean cancelled by brands. But if I'm being honest, hey,
Yeah.
I think it's an economy thing altogether. Because as long as people don't have much disposable income as individuals, then influencers aren't going to feel that helpful. Okay, so a brand goes and pays me, let's say $500 or a K for a post. Am I actually going to convert in this economy? Because, like, here's the thing. When I work with external brands, it's because they know I have an audience in that country with more disposable income to actually purchase what I'm advertising. But until, as a country, we just have more money to throw around, I think we're always going to have this issue.
Shit. Yeah, that's actually deep, eh? Ukuthi into yangikhona ivelela economy, but I think we can be brand ambassadors of chukela because people buy sugar every day
But
and cooking oil.
would you influence people to buy that, or are they buying this naturally?
Now I can influence to buy more sugar.
Really?
Blue tick diabetes. Buy more sugar.
Oh wow.
I cut it. No.
Love we want.
Yeah.
Good thing is we have a disclaimer. The views of the different individuals.
Yeah, of those individuals.
Not
Not of everyone.
This thing, yeah.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah, but you're making a point. But at the same time, you have people that are being paid to advertise. So what's really happening there?
Pay to advertise in what sense?
Akhona ama-brands in Harare. I've seen in Harare people pay to advertise your alcohol, even
Like individuals. They're paying like influencers?
yeah,
or
they're paying influencers.
like who?
I've seen somebody, our fashion designer in Harare, he's been pushing brands. Hati Perry.
See, guys, those are names with how many followers?
So it's the thing of like which normal ongazibela more followers are money.
Yeah, like
in an
ridiculous.
in an economy where there is less disposable income, it's still a good thing with Papatalama influence.
If they are a mega influencer, like over 500K or 200K, then I think it makes sense.
Okay.
But for your more micro influencers with from your 5K going to your 30K, I'd say then it may not be as lucrative for brands.
Yeah, 5K. Maybe really propose that. And then what I don't do or don't like about brands as well. You have to explain when why you funa sikubhadale, yabo?
What's wrong with that?
No. In 2026.
Are you speaking in the context of technology?
Yeah.
Like a brand can actually see who you are and see from which standpoint of view. Okay, I'm Dumi. This is my handle. Mfunu advertiser for your company.
That's in Kulumena.
Ukhulumela.
You get people that approach you, ne? Saying that they want to advertise. They see that you have your 100 and something K followers. But at the same time, you still have to go an extra mile of trying to break it down to them.
All right.
But landile.
Yeah. But is this corporate or just like sole trader type of thing? Because if it's corporate, then I think it's like procedure. Yes, one person came to you, but they still need to take it up to decision makers. But if it's just like one-on-one, then I'm on your side.
Yeah, I think you can both sides. Corporate, sometimes, the problem where corporate side is the middleman. Like the people at the top, they're not a problem. But the ones that approach then you guys to say, we have this going on, then when a man is so locally to explain, and sometimes you're explaining things that are already there. Like the numbers are there.
True.
In social media, unlike maybe your radio, you don't know what numbers they reach. When on social media,
And
you stay.
that's where my question, Ebengilai, for the day comes in. It's to both of you, because when you run one of the biggest meme pages in Bulawayo,
What's that your
when
question?
when you run everything to me with thousands and thousands of followers.
What's
Okay,
that your
right.
question here?
From a recent case study, I noticed that someone who was working for a particular brand, marketing through social media, right? They did not make, they made sales, but not as much as they thought. Then they shifted to another person who had less followers, right? But it was a significant number though. All right, let me just say, from someone who had 5,000 followers, right? They had switched from someone who had maybe 50K followers, but their sales skyrocketed. Then, now that you have the contest, the question is, does the quality of followers that you have matter when it comes to working with brands?
Do you want to go first?
I think it's an obvious yes, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Especially since one thing that happens a lot in Zim, in my opinion, which I think we're correcting as we go, is initially people used to go to major influencers, I wouldn't even say influencers, public figures, to just advertise anything and everything. But at least now, people are becoming more comfortable with going to a smaller but more specific influencer. Like, if I know I'm advertising a sports drink, I'm not going to go to a makeup content creator or somebody I know is big for being a groove or living a different lifestyle altogether. I'm going to go to somebody more specific because they'll most likely convert. So, yeah, I think it's an obvious yes. The quality does matter, but I don't think we completely understand that in Zim yet.
Quality of followers.
Yeah, quality over quantity. Because like the recent thing, when brands say, they always ask, ulama followers among guy.
No, I think the real question should be uwatholenjani,
Okay, yeah.
because you can have
Let's say everyone has organic followers.
yeah. If
You've
they-
got 20K, she's got 100K.
No, but I think, do you mean like how, as in what you've been posting that
yeah
attracted
for people to follow you.
them?
Sonke sebesothole organically, but mina ngiziposteli imbundu. That's organic, bro. Like
Yeah, so nimpundu is organic, bro.
yabo into ekhulumileyo ukuthi you have to be specific. Mina, if I had an alcohol brand, I'd approach
DJs.
no. I would approach your
Is that not what people have been doing lately?
Someone caught us astray.
Guys, no. But
Someone
was
caught
there
us
not an
astray.
event literally here?
Yeah.
Castle Lights nights with the
Oh,
DJs.
yeah. But
worry.
mina, like let me land. Bryce let me land. Let me land.
Land, bro.
Or look for your baddies, your kids,
I'll clock it when.
your actually really just female content creators. Because why? I'm a cheater, I'm a name on social media. Follow the ladies. So if you can get a Dumi who has 50,000 followers on Instagram to advertise Black Label, it's actually of course it might be.
That was the first example that came to your head.
It might not be on brand for you, for a business.
Not
Me,
even hunters, not even flying fish.
Black
We
label.
went straight.
Not
Or
even
like
Injengu.
This is why he left alcohol.
or it's
Now
the-
it makes sense.
It's the
That's
low
all he was
grade.
experiencing.
That's why,
today.
yeah, that's why he left
The low
alcohol.
grade of alcohol.
Not low grades, but
Yeah, it does.
Ah,
you know,
black.
as a woman,
I know
if
it's,
I was
it's
seen
very
drinking
much
Black Label-
right. Now that you've said that, huh?
Yeah.
like
No worries.
it was a question in parts, huh? Right. The person with 50K followers and the person with 5K followers from this case study that I did, it so happened, okay, the company, what they were advertising, they were not in those 50K followers. And that person with 5K followers could manage to pull at least 200 sales a month, and the person with 50K followers, maybe 50 sales a month. So like when it comes to quality, right, do you have people that will actually like the product and buy the product? Or you've got people that will like the product and say, mina lokhu angikwanisi.
Or do you have people that just like you as a person and will never buy anything you actually share? They're just there for personality.
Because you might realize, like,
And these are
out
the
of your
truths
50K
that,
followers,
influencers don't wanna,
yeah, out of your 50K followers, 40K can't afford what you're marketing. They want it, but they can't afford it. So the only thing that they can do is like, share, repost.
But bro, I think also as a way of supporting me now, the personality of course, I understand when Lena, you guys follow me because you love my personality, yabo? Right, sharp. But personality yoto doesn't pay bills. So if you see me posting a brand, it's okay if you don't like it. It's fine, I understand. But as a way of supporting the personality, Tenganini pela i black label.
We're struggling to pay our own bills. Now you want us to consider yours. Aibo.
Because yabo angazi.
Name one influencer you appreciate enough to go out of your way to buy a product from them, even if you don't like it. One.
I mean, ukuthi ngenzima, hey. Mina ngenzima ukuthi ngizithengele mina myself before any influence.
That's our point.
All right, let me put it this way. Name one of your favorite DJs in the city.
Hey, you're putting me on the spot there, my brother.
All right.
Hansi, one of your favorites, not favorite.
All right, let's say DJ Gapa.
DJ Toots.
Hey, DJ Toots. Is your favorite DJ. Is your favorite DJ. And one is with okay. Sile event ila what chwala show. Right. Stella ubuyizo chaya. When it laphana eCotton vale event emarket chwala lobo. But ucha umjida wami. And when I am an outgoing person, you will go. And you are no longer going there for the event and for the products that are there. You are going there because you want to support your friend. But utenge Mgcini baker rather than utshwala babo market time. So now, mina ang not. Ang buhlaba utshwala. But mina ngiyakwazi wena Mgcini on the city DJs uyabulala ngiyakwazi ukusholana kuzaba mnandi ngizagida ngi-enjoy. But what you are pushing there, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to buy mina engukwane side. So would you say that is not support?
Well, it is. But just to just before we go back to Dumi, what I wanted to say is this influencer market, I don't think is necessarily for sales most of the time. Because you see companies like Coca-Cola, they are established already.
True.
But you see them doing campaigns, paying influencers to push something that's already there. I think it's psychological. Yabo.
You just see it so often everywhere.
Like the fact that it's everywhere. We are posting, or Bryce poster. When you're going to the store, when you buy, you're like, mfuni ilokuze nini drink nzathenga Coca-Cola because not ukuthi ngiyayifuna but it's already there. So I think singakukhangela futhi ngendlela yokuthi it's not
true.
It's not
propaganda.
Yeah. It's propaganda.
Almost manipulation.
Manipulation 101.
But have you ever realized, like, sometimes you say, okay, I want to buy something nice for myself. Okay, drink and flavor. Okay, let me just get this.
And it's the one
that is always being okay.
But that always makes me wonder, we are having this conversation and we know this. Do corporates know this? Do the people in corporate setups know this?
Banganan. Mr. P. But anyways, story for another day. Utumi is a Miss Teen Universe winner, right?
Hey, you're bringing things from the archives. Yes. Yes,
I
I
know.
was.
Shout out to the team.
Ushayi catwalk.
Yes, a Miss Teen Catwalk, international.
So sesi hockey content
No, pageantry.
pageantry.
Yes, pageantry.
Yeah, I'm posing at pageantry.
It's okay.
How does that come about? Like, is it something that you've always wanted to do, or?
Pageants.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to model, but growing up, because the pageant was when I was, I think, 16, going on 17 or around there. Obviously, you can't go straight into modeling at that time. Everybody at home was like, if you want to go into that, after A levels. So teen pageantry seemed like the most suitable thing for me to try with the goal of eventually modeling. And I won't say it was a long-term goal of mine, eh? In the moment, even if you go to old videos of, so why did you join? I will tell you, it was such an impulsive decision. It was last minute. I saw the poster. I was like, okay, I know that address. Let me just try.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a long-term, like, childhood goal of mine, no.
How was the experience then?
It was eye-opening, eh? I think it really set me up for life, the lessons I learned from it. Because there was first the local pageant and competing for the local Miss Teen Universe Zimbabwe title. And that for me was quite enjoyable. I think it's because we're a very friendly community. Even if we all know we're in competition with each other, the girls were very friendly. I didn't get those catty pageants vibes. Then going for the international one, preparing for it was so difficult. It was difficult from trying to get sponsors to trying to balance my school schedule, because that was my upper 6th year. And initially the school wasn't very happy about me doing a pageant, but hey, story for another day. So trying to balance all of that, sponsors, even on, the day before we were supposed to travel, I was told, oh no, you're not going anymore. Tickets haven't been sorted, money hasn't been sorted, da, 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 da. This is all, I don't know, the day before, I think it was the day of traveling. So we were in a bit of chaos, and then last minute, the tickets came through, fortunately. Then my dad missed his flights, so mom and I went. Then when we got there, guys, it was just drama. Go to my YouTube channel for the full story. I feel like I won't get into it now. But the competition itself was challenging, but you learned patience. You learned how to interact with adults from a very young age, especially with the challenges that went on, because holding pageants in the UAE is tricky. I don't think it's actually allowed, hey? So there were a lot of licensing issues that went into it. So everywhere it was just challenge after challenge after challenge. And now you're seeing how adults interact with each other when they're frustrated. You're witnessing this. Girls are trying to calm the situation down. It was emotionally, you had to grow. I had to strengthen myself in that sense. So I'm grateful, because at least now when I go out into the world, into other parts of life, and I see how adults are, I'm like, okay.
You understand?
Yeah, at least this isn't the first interaction like this. Guys, just because somebody has a few years on you does not necessarily mean they are grown maturity-wise. I think that's one thing that's been interesting to find out.
And I think one of the discoveries, I told you about 2K. With Awanda, they can be wrong sometimes.
Yeah, but now it's just, okay, how do we have the conversation?
The thing is, about these days, the problem is, they do not know the difference between giving wisdom, giving advice, and telling someone what to do. Because giving wisdom, man, okay. Oh, so Nana, you do content creation, yes. Okay, you go in, guys. So. Okay, I'm Tanam. If that makes you happy, make sure Gucci into le is A, B, C, D for impilo yako. When you get older, you know how to survive after doing this. I can't very good look. So now, no. For year at that particular time, because when she was speaking a story, sometimes parents, the dad wasn't understanding up until 4 years later. is similar to mine. Yeah, but okay, good DJ, okay, and everything and stuff. And up until one day, I will comment on you. I said, this guy is good on radio. The same thing. Why are you not supporting me?
Ish.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So, like, how to give advice is very key. You don't make it by phone. That's my comment.
But do you think you like go back to pageantry like maybe later on in life, or is a closed chapter?
I think I'm too young to say it's definitely a closed chapter.
Yep.
When I left high school, I thought to myself, okay, definitely. As soon as I heard there was a Miss Universe Zimbabwe now, I thought to myself, yeah, within the next 2-3 years, that's what I want to do. And now I'm not too sure, because I feel like previously or in the past, when I used to set my goals, it was very selfish. It was, okay, what looks good, what sounds good, or what do I know other people would be impressed by? But it wasn't me actually thinking, okay, what do I want for my future, and what can I like set that will align with that? And with the way I see my future right now, I don't think pageantry would make sense for me, because it doesn't really support my goals. I feel like my goals are very within the STEM industry.
Yeah.
So that's why working with girls in STEM was a major thing for me. And I don't see how pageantry could support that as much as if I just doubled down on STEM and tried to get more involved, like internationally. You have a lot of youth conferences, youth forums going on. I feel like I can make more impact through that rather than pageantry. So, like I'm saying, it's not a definite no.
Yeah.
But I don't see it for myself.
I guess time will tell.
Yeah.
So better say like so Pelas bona ukuthi kuyahamba njani later on.
Exactly.
Everything looks perfect from the outside. I feel like this applies to each and every person, with regards to social media, to be specific. We post all the nice things. Like we rarely post like the downside of our lives, but you've managed to have the courage to put it out there, how you're feeling, and izinto ezinjengo-sharp, izinto ezinjenge-depression, like you've shared that online. Do you think it's something that most young people should do, ukuthi, when they are just going through the most, like you share it with people, because people pretend, and Tina says warning happy, do you think sharing your feelings online, what's happening, it's something that people should do, and is it a way yokuthi maybe ngxenye ube ngcono at the end of the day?
Okay, when you say is it something people should do you mean frequently, like it's now a standard part of their content, or do you mean like once off here and there?
No, kube like maybe once off, because I don't think sihlala kubheda yabo. Ungabona lawo sihlala zikubhedela.
You know,
Ichi phone, all right, it's fine. Like it's okay, take a break. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to share positivity, ne?
yeah.
But konoko ukuthi once in a while, to see people that have the following that you have being vulnerable, do you think it's something that should happen, and kunceda njani the next person?
Yeah, I think it's necessary. If you had asked me this last year, I might have had a different answer. But after seeing how people have responded to the video, and some of the messages I get about people saying they relate, or there were so many things that I mentioned that they didn't think anybody else would acknowledge. So just the fact that people respond and feel very seen, I think that's one major reason why people should share their experiences online. I don't know if it may do much for you as an individual. Maybe talking about it will actually do a lot. Sometimes people only yap when they're on a YouTube channel with a camera in front of them. And even you letting that out can do a lot for you. But above and beyond that, it helps the people around you so much. And for me, after like that YouTube video, I think one thing I'm grateful for is it reminds you of the fact that, hey, yeah, you're really not doing this life thing alone. Because there were certain people, and it's not always strangers, hey? For me, it was mainly friends who I just hadn't talked to in a long time, who were now showing up in the comments, who I'm now seeing like throughout the week, we're literally making plans. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. So it's a reminder like, okay, you have these people who are there for you regardless. And you do have a community around you. So I think it helps everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think causes depression for the most people in the context of ism? Do you think obviously economy or unemployment or like what other things do you think contribute to young people feeling the way they are feeling?
I think we're not really taught how to manage emotions. I think that's one thing. Yes, we have, like you already scratched off economy and stresses, right? But here's the thing, even with all of your struggles, if you don't know how to cope with it, if you're not taught how to, then you're kind of screwed for life. Because for me, it's literally step by step. Guys, guys, why are therapists so hard to find in Zimbabwe? That's the first thing.
That is not a thing.
It's really not a thing.
They split the word therapist into two words. The first word is then the last word.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm going to use the word counselor from now on.
Yeah.
Counselor.
Why sing I'm a counselor?
Because
yeah.
even when you see people, I remember somebody online, I think there was a TikTok I saw where somebody was asking, hey guys, can you recommend any counselors? And there were only 2 names in the whole comment section. I'm scrolling. I'm seeing the same 2 names over and over again. So you're telling me in the whole of Bulawayo, we only have 2 therapists, and each of them are charging like minimum $20 per session. Guys, that's not sustainable. And yes, with time, certain names pop up like family contacts or these other places, but it's not common knowledge.
Yeah.
So I think first point of call, the fact that people don't know where to go. Talking to family and friends isn't easy. Sometimes it's not a possibility for people. But the support systems aren't being clearly advertised, in my opinion. And this is coming from a uni student. If I'm in uni, with everything that goes on, with the dark times we've had in uni, and I still don't know where to go to for mental health, I feel like that says a lot. Then I feel like if you do get that support, the first thing they'll walk you through is just how to cope, how to self-soothe. Yeah, I think it's just self-soothing. That's a big thing.
Yeah, because
I can I kind of comment on that? I think the other thing that is making it difficult, traditionally, if you look back, our counselors and therapists is one word.
Hey,
Kongabo auntie,
I was a
labo malume, right? And if we realize our country is moving slow in terms of its development, so we usually lean towards the things that are traditional mostly. And with the economy the way it is, it has really messed up the family structure so much. Other family members, you avoid them because maybe of jealousy or ezinye izinto ezayenzakalayo or how you were told umuntu lana unje. But with that, you used to say, umntwana oyinkazana engaba le problem, hamba ku aunt wakho. When ungaba le problem yakumalume. Yabo. And you would go in for a holiday khona ngalubuye social. But right now, ungasakwanisa ukuthi okay, go and see a family member that you trust.
problem gareso auntie labo malume are the problem.
Exactly. Yabo. Gathesi ngathi okay, hamba ku therapist, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abafundisi, no one is trusting the church system like they used to kudala.
Yeah, because you guys read too much now. You know too much now.
That's the thing.
I can't believe you just said that like it's a bad thing.
No.
Yeah?
Lalela uthi ngibelelanga. Yabona I think iminuko was too much sometimes. Kusuka kube disadvantage. Yabo? Because ngabona garesi given context ye religion. Even lami, like I'm not saying I'm not doing it. Like kule zinto lami ngizibala, like kule zinto esizibala. I think kule phase yokuthi you start to question ezinye izinto. And when I'm asking the people that are supposed to give us answers, like the people that we look up to, your pastors and our religious leaders, when I'm going with those questions, yabo, I'm ngibabuza ngithi, guys, like lapa, and I'm not getting the answers. Do you
Okay.
think I'll still go to the same people for counseling?
No.
No.
I think it's too much knowledge and little wisdom. That you would have knowledge ubale ezinye izinto la uhambe uyebuza ukuthi kanti ngibale into enje so and you get the answer from a wisdom perspective. Kathesi bona labo they are using knowledge to impart knowledge. So ungabuya ule knowledge usufuna ukuthola wisdom, they don't have the wisdom and they'll say I know better than you Mgcini ungangitshela.
Ukhulume njengobhuti omdala lapha na. Asingeke sikuphikise thina bana wakho.
I think that's the quote of the day.
Yep.
Please,
Yeah, he's done.
please say that again. What?
Repeat
Too
that
much
futhi.
knowledge, not enough wisdom.
Lisa rewind the podcast.
But yeah, I think ukuba lama counselors at our disposal, like bebe baning, because mina actually lapha ensebenza khona, we have the privilege of having maybe 2 that come 3 times a week,
Okay.
just to have a chat with our easy sevenzi, because umsebenzi uya stress vele at the end of
Yeah.
the day. And I'm thinking i-concept enjalo at uni ukuthi iyabe isharp njani. Like we know ukuthi enasti vele silo muntu esihamba siyekhuluma la, like bebe baningi, because baningi stress isiningi yabo.
Yeah.
Sikwazi ukuthi no, i-support is there. Esikolo endlini obviously abazali like they try depending on the relationship that you have with your parents, of which one I think you are.
Yeah.
And so I could convince
Yeah.
you.
Ngiyamtshela
No,
uzwa.
you know, certain things you just don't talk to your parents about.
Yep.
And it's not even because it's difficult, hey?
Mhm.
Okay, for me in particular, as much as my dad is very supportive, I would struggle to bring up certain conversations with him, especially because I feel like parents, guys, when you know your parents have given you so much in life, and now you're busy coming up to them saying, I'm depressed, and they're looking at you like, I've given you so much in life. Iwe,
Ungrateful little
you have
piece
a
of
roof,
shit.
you have food provided. Like, I feel like that's the conversation we would have, not in a harsh way, but he'd be like, realistically, what are you depressed by?
And parents will throw bombs at you. Mphane niti yakhe lo engakabula depression futhi.
But ungama intrusive thoughts kuyabe kusithi umzali mayisithi I gave you yini kala i-alarm yelo kuze nini.
Okay.
Angeke ukuthi it's time to prepare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ngikhuluma ngani babe?
NgesiNdebele.
Hayi wena.
Just brush it
Ngikhohlile
off.
ukuthi
Brush it
ngikhuluma
off.
ngani.
Ubukhuluma ngama-parents. Ngama-parents.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Is it my intrusive thoughts? I mean, like umzali, not to I wouldn't say that to my parents. Maybe it's going in lifetime. Yabo, mawuntshela ukuthi I'm providing a roof, like giving you food. But bro, I'm a result of your enjoyment now.
Consequences of your actions.
Hey, consequences of your you decided to chow each other, and I'm here now, and you're now starting to tell me that the roof. Where
No.
was I supposed to go?
But that leads us to a good question, though. Guys, I feel like we downplay how much relationships lead to depression or bad romantic situations because, yes, the house is there, the food is there. Let's say you're not having to work any extra jobs. Let's say uni is, okay, yes, the workload and everything can be hectic. But I feel like one thing that contributes the most is just social life. I feel like people downplay how, not even just romantic, but even with friends, all of that. I feel like that's where most of the damage comes. Not actual commitments sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Athina vele sisenkingeni, and I feel like especially in context, because when do you think angas? I'm just saying.
Let's hear it.
My relationships abantu like abaningi, is it because of uthando or inconvenience right now?
In Zim, it's love.
It's love.
It's love. There are not enough people who are financially well enough for me to say it's convenience. No, guys.
Do you know why I'm laughing? Do you know why I'm laughing?
Why?
I'm not actually laughing at what you're saying. I'm laughing at the answer that came to my head when he asked the question.
What's
I went to this other church, so very famous, TUMI, and I was invited. Guys, be careful when dating. There's a difference between uthando uncedo.
Yeah. So vele Zimbabwe uncedo lokho. So yiluthando.
I think so for most people.
But don't you think abanye bayaluthola uncedo?
Ah, that's a banger. Yay.
No, but abanye bayaluthola uncedo.
But is it that significant to the point where you would just say, I'm only here to be helped and no love whatsoever?
I think we are ngama circles. When like abantu baziyo your community, you're giving that lerato shem. Like the love is there. But mina labangani baka Bryce.
Hey, Billy, I feel like DJs, when it comes to dating, you guys, you go through
Well,
it. I'm sorry.
well.
Mina in love.
Shout out to you.
You know what? It's just a stereotype that was there since long back. But like most DJs, they are not high-earning DJs in the city. So right, even as about the problem when it comes to dating, uzaba the problem na bochera abaningi njani nengela mali. It's a story for another day though.
Anyways, what I'm saying is, Dumi, what I'm trying to say, yeah, ukuthi eZimbabwe asika experience yabo. I want for you to see ukuthi umuntu yamthanda civil. I think hambani elizweni elilento yonke.
Okay.
Like, whether it's everything, maybe ngxenye that time will come here where everything is functioning, like everything is smooth. Ulento zakho, lento zami. Yabo, thina sihlangana kuphela because of uthando. And I feel like for the most part, abantu abaningi la angazi. Maybe bayabe experience, maybe yimi labangani baka Bryce, but I don't know.
You know what? I think maybe my problem when thinking of this is when you say that, I'm thinking of people who basically date rich. So are you saying specifically date rich or also date middle class? Does that still fall under the category of relationships you're talking about?
Ukuthi like uyakhona ukudate for convenience, middle class, uhambe for the rich, or rich uhambe for the richest.
But see, I feel like for most people, we don't have that opportunity. I know, guys, we always
But
say...
the basic one, like someone who's dating ngenxa ye-poverty, okay, if I date umuntu lo, ngizakwanisa ukuthola isinkwa every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But abantu ba date out of poverty though. Kumbe yita ma hate from the outside because we hate.
Abanye they date because bafuna ukulokuza. Ukuphila i-lifestyle angayikwanisiyo A1. But ungamkhangela ukuthi like, okay, let's look at the basic things. Do you have a roof? Yes. Do you eat every day? Yes. Yakulala ungadlanga? Hayi. Yabo.
Then that could be convenience for them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yabo.
if that's, then, yeah.
But do you think there is a gap between abantu abadala, like our parents, lathi ukuthi we can't share some things with them, or into vele mele ibe khona? It's normal like that ukuthi we should not share everything with our parents, or there is a gap, and if there is a gap, how do you then bridge it?
Thing is, I don't think it's always an age thing. I really think it's a personality thing, because I know people my age who I wouldn't share things with just based off their personality. Some people, emotional intelligence is just zero. So even with the generation above us, I think it's personality. I don't think it's fair to say, Vele, if you're above this age, Vele, I don't want to talk to you. No. Yeah. I think within that age range, you will still find that auntie, or sometimes it's even your mom. Yeah, I think it's more personality than age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can share things with certain people, regardless of age.
Before we close, do you have any questions, my brother? Do you have any questions, guys?
I always have questions. But anyway, you know, like people always see your content and everything, and they'll always see that personality of you behind the camera and everything. Yeah, well. But just to show people that you're also human, I'm just going to ask you a random and weird question and tell me how you will react to it. Right. So, as a girl, would you rather give one guy 30 chances or 30 guys one chance?
Don't put me on the spot like that. Don't put me on the spot like that.
You see your reaction. Now people say you're human. You're smiling.
No,
That's
but
a
you
question, my brother.
no. This is a personal attack. No, this is a question thrown with personal context.
If you want to talk to me, talk to me
I
direct.
actually came across this question on Threads. Yeah. Then ngabe ngiyinocha down. So I was just running through my questions. Now in Jaguar.
Nah,
One chance or
realistically,
one guy 30 chances.
I know myself, and unfortunately, it is one guy 30 chances. I'd rather give one guy 30 chances.
Yeah, because we're humans. We make mistakes.
Guys, if there's a reason why there's one aspect of my life I don't talk about on socials, and it's a romantic life.
What about you, Mgcini, the opposite?
What in?
One girl 30 chances or 30 girls one chance?
30 girls, one chance.
One.
Do you know why I asked you post this question?
Are we talking?
Like on the comment sections, right?
Man,
All
lapha
guys,
sikhuluma
most guys were saying, I would rather give 30 girls one chance.
Yeah.
And most ladies were saying, I would rather give one guy 30 chances.
Those are like, how much chances la afika?
I'm assuming that it's
Whatever
not all
you
just
think about.
cheating.
Whatever you think about in your head, whatever you think about in your head, would you give that person one chance or 30 chances?
Because
Or 30 people?
30 is not a good number, pal.
See,
Even
but
for
here's
a
the thing.
guy.
It's 30. In which way? 30 people. Do you think you could date 30 people?
That's what I'm asking. Which is it 30 in terms of which ngingajola lo uyale sengisiya kolwa? Hayi.
Some people will never date that many people in their life.
Nah.
In their whole life.
Kuphume.
Omunye uzothi, "Ah, nxa- if this question is giving you problems, girls, right, giving one chance to 30 guys, it means you have a potential of having a body count of 30. Or be cheated on 30 times and still have one body count.
Hey. Guys, can't we just keep chances, like the definition, vague? Because now if it's outright cheating, that
Yeah.
complicates the question.
Because ungachitha kawan. It's chai, my brother.
So you mean Uguti,
We are going.
you would rather have a body count of 30?
My brother, on behalf of both of us, we are not staying.
Don't involve me. Don't involve me. Don't involve me.
Harry, don't involve me, bro.
Ungachitha kawani. Gone.
Siyahamba.
Yeah.
Sharp, dango.
Yeah, can't see body count.
One. Ngiyachiya.
Iyaku-2 ibody
Iyaku-
count.
iyaku- 30. Phela ngicela ucheck. It's not like into lezi zenzakala in 30 days. It's not like when you discover every day.
The opinion
And you-
of one individual is not a reflection of the rest.
And you move on the following day. Into lezi i-30 yona leyo thola ukuthi yenzakala in a course of 60 years, bro. And which is fair.
I check imagine okay. The 60.
No.
It's fair, bro. But guys,
You guys are so
asibe-
unserious.
No. Asibe ni realistic. Singacheka abantu esisajola la. Ayisiyo wonke aphelelanga ale mzimba phakathi ama relationship. Amanye aqala vele ngala mzimba, amanye ala mzimba. Like ngokhuluma lo muntu wathola ukuthi
Check mina nama relationship alamahagi kuphela.
Lalela, man, like told ngajola lo muntu ongakhuluma lo muntu, then I noticed ukuthi uhlafuna kubi. That's one. Like that's a valid one. It's not like go mailing ngihambi to like
But bela ungakhohlwa ukuthi ukhona omunye olomzimba ongela relationship.
Hey. Unprovoked.
kunzima. But anyways, Dumi, thank you very much for joining. In closing, obviously I don't want us to end on a sad note, but you've also shared that you've lost relatives and specifically your grandma, who had a huge impact in your life. And some of the people that are still approaching you, telling you that your grandma did this for us.
Yeah.
If she was seeing you today, what do you think your grandma would say?
I think she would say what She constantly or consistently said throughout the last years of my life, one thing about her, she always expressed her love. So I know I'd walk away from that conversation feeling loved. But above and beyond that, I think there are always three main things she always tried to instill in us as, well, grandchildren and also to her children. I think she would emphasize, okay, be a prayerful woman. Make sure you are a prayerful young lady. I think that's the one phrase that will always stick for me. She would always tell us to rely on our faith, to go through life trying to build on wisdom, and reassure me that regardless of what life is throwing at me and regardless of what I have gone through in life or in the past, God has been with me through the difficulties and God will always be with me through it all. So if anything through it all, I should just be centered on Him. I think that's what she would really drill into me.
Nice. Thank you very much. Where do people find you? Like, sesiqedile podcast, sesihamba, ofuna ukuyabona uDumi, ofuna ukuyabona le video lana that we're referring to. Uyithola ngaphi? Socials, Instagram.
I'm actually right now we're focused on YouTube, So my YouTube is Talk to Me. I think it's pretty easy to search. Then on Instagram it's tumi.ss. So that's TUMI.ss. Yeah, don't look for me on TikTok. That's a very private space. Instagram and YouTube are the places.
Yeah, TikTok is just it's just for asawangani bakhe.
Yes.
Lingabuyi.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Sharp. Kulento ufuna ukuyibuza before sifala.
Mina ngihlala nembuzo egcina singavala.
Hey.
Asibuze right okugcina. Sibuze ochazayo.
Oh,
Sibuze sonke umbuzo ochazayo before sihamba. Ne?
Might as well.
Asibuze?
Yeah, it's okay.
This won't end well.
Ungasibuza
Alright.
idoti sesikhatha.
okay, lapha sazonga, did you say you drink or you don't drink?
I drink.
All right, what's the craziest thing that someone has ever said? Or what is the craziest thing that you've said when you were drunk or high?
Here's the problem. I've never been drunk. I drink. I never allow myself to reach a point where I'm wasted. So next question.
That's gonna kule abayibuzayo ke ukuthi aje isikhathi bani but aje half past 12 but ngenxa yokuthi ngu-12 wamnika isikhathi nge-discount. But anyway, all right, are you just talking about yeah, drugs are not good, guys. Drugs are not good.
Bryce. Ubuza phela sonke.
All right. So when I'm clean, laphana sike sakhuluma ngama institutions in our workplaces ukuthi like sometimes kumele babele lokho zen end ngabe ngikhumbula this question actually angizuza ngesikhathi sokuyibuza ukuthi okay, as people we usually face different things kuma institutions esijaya kusebenza lawo or esidila lawo. So what was your worst experience you faced with any institution when you tried to probably claim what's rightfully yours, be it a funeral cover, accident fund, pension? Very when I'm the pension.
No.
Or a bonus or something.
I think not necessarily dealing with establishment. Bengitshela uTumi ukuthi I'm having difficulties with dealing with humans, bro. Like specifically your content creators. Like you
Superstars.
Yeah, superstars. Yeah, superstars. Ukuthi we schedule ukuthi you are going to sit down and have a chat, yeah. And when I are telling us 20 minutes before ukuthi you are no longer coming, some actually do that, eh?
I believe you.
But nje mina izinto engidila lazo angala ngihluphi ngale my establishments nani.
I think abantu abaningi they do not know the definition of a superstar because the superstar iyabe izayenza all things right. Iyabe izikhommithile kuyo ukuthi okay, they say this time zafika at this time, if I can't communicate zibani communicate with them, okay, right, if I'm getting to that's a superstar.
The problem ukuthi sonke singamos, it's not a problem actually, it's a good thing. In our delusion We are all superstars.
All superstars, yeah, true.
But
Know
they
your
are,
worth.
they are real superstars now. Like, what is Suzuki superstar according to what? Because I feel like seeing I'm a creatives. Siya sebenza sonke.
Yeah.
Sonke senza into eyi-one. Okwenza kuzangibenefita. Lami ngikwenza kuzakubenefita one day. Let's say khona sile i-conversation le kade silayo. Sesithola umuntu ofuna ukusponsor like STEM organization. And this is izinto ezenzakalayo ngokusebenza together. So ukuba yi-superstar hayi. Fayiceleni man. But otherwise
Show my superstar. Anyway. Right. You remember the panel city check a screenshot with the city, baby. Can I see your phone? All right. But other than from a relationship perspective, what's the worst thing that you've ever seen on someone's phone?
Hey, it's about to go down.
Sometimes do you know these things you can see them maybe if only even the pop-up message you see something or you just say let me just send my pictures, then you tell any picture. So for you
Hey, you know the thing is, I have different situations to pick from, but it's all with one person. So now I'm trying to figure out which one was the best situation. No, guys. Some people actually have problems.
Hey.
And the problem is, I used to entertain problems. That was my-
Abafana.
Yeah, it's a phase.
It
Boys.
really is.
Yeah, we all go
It
through
really is. I found somebody's STI test results
Wow.
on the phone. I won't say a very public figure, but yeah. Actually, I can't even say too much. Yeah. Somebody's
Limzuzu
STI
10.
Yeah, I think that's
Tell
the
them what
worst.
results they see.
I think that's the worst thing I found on somebody's phone.
Guys,
Or I've seen. Yeah. I didn't go looking. Actually, no,
No,
I didn't
it's-
go looking.
Well,
Yeah.
all right, I'll use pseudonyms, huh? Mina ngabona ngathi umntwana wakhe sibili umgcini but ngiyamnika ubabo because my child needs a bright future.
Wabona khona okay efonini yomuntu?
Yes.
Discoveries on discoveries. Mine is not that serious though. It's not nice, but it's just serious. Hey.
What?
Okay. You see people in relationships send each other this funny body parts, eh? So I was just scrolling through my other friend's phone. I'm seeing like a whole elephant trunk there by the color.
of the brother.
Like, no, man, I wasn't supposed to see.
Yo.
I know that you do these things. Now
Is
you
the
send
friend
this thing.
female or male?
Male.
Oh, so you
Elephant trunk. So when you're saying elephant trunk, you could have said the toothpick. You
I
could have said the
Ah.
stick. You could have
respect
said
the
an
pros.
arm. But you chose an
Elephant
elephant
trunk.
trunk.
Yeah, but
some
the
things
bro-
you just don't need to know. Eh?
Hey, chief.
About your friends.
No, the thing is, some things you have to admit though.
I'm just
We
sorry
all-
that you had to find out like that.
Yeah, I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, ha. And anyways, this has been a nice episode of the BYO podcast in Ngoko 99. Thank you very much.
Nothing beats subscribing to the BYO podcast. Survive depression. And your toxic co-worker.